We are live! Hello, gang, and we are back on the laptop this time around, so it's actually worked this time, thank God.
Thank goodness.
Yes, is that working? That is working. So we are there, we are back!
We're back.
How are you guys? Happy Friday, we made it to Friday.
Happy Fri-yay.
Fri-yay, oh thank God. I don't know, it's been a long week this week, so I am tired, so I'm glad it's a Friday. Now, we did show... This is something I bought in the United States. It's Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn. Again, I don't think you can get it in this country. I'll stand corrected if somebody be able to point it out, but I've not seen it, so I don't cover your face. I've not seen it here in the UK, so we are going to give that a bit of a go. However, I had to go to the dentist today, and my tooth is hurting a little bit. I did have a filling done here on the left side. They did the injection. It would freak you out. And I know
I've had the dentist done many times.
But you don't like needles.
No, of course I don't.
This thing was huge.
I know how big the needles are.
She goes, I'm going to give you an injection. And as she did it, it was like this. It's right in my face and then there. So not if she didn't sting it in my face, but she brought it right down so I could see it. I thought, my God, that's a long needle. And it went in. But actually, she did a really good job. Actually, when she poked my gum with it, I didn't feel it at all. I didn't even feel a sting. And then suddenly this whole side goes numb. So yeah. St. Carl, how are you?
Oh, you're well.
You good? How are you? Pricey though. Pricey. So I pay.
Well, you're private.
I have to go private. There's no NHS around here. So cost me over £250 to have my tooth done. I did go for the white filling, to be fair, but it's very expensive.
I have to pay if I want to go for white filling.
Yeah. But what, over 250?
They do it at a reduced rate.
Yeah.
But I still have to pay if I want a white filling because I have to do it as private and not as NHS.
I see. But there you are. So that was me moaning about my tooth. How you been, St. Carl? How are you doing?
So I want to just tell a little story here. So I was speaking to someone today. And they were asking me for ideas to take clients to for something to eat for dinner. And I was just like, okay, now if I were romancing clients, I don't think
romancing's the term.
Right? Listen, it is.
I think it's impressive.
If I was trying to wine and dine the clients.
Oh, just quickly, St. Cot said, I'm well, thank you. I tried to get a Bruce on Thursday, but failed. Sold out in seconds.
Didn't I tell you in seconds? I'm going to try it again on Tuesday. So let's try it together on Tuesday.
Oh, that would be good if the two of you try it together, St. Cot.
And we'll try to get it delivered for Friday.
We've still got some here, actually. There isn't much left because I have been caning it.
Unfortunately, we won't be doing a live on Friday, next Friday. But I will try to order it and then get it delivered. And then if we can, maybe we'll do... Put that fork down.
I was going to see if Madam noticed. I so nearly got to have a bite of it.
Just put it down and close it up.
See, now what Kelly's going to do, she's going to let this go
You just shush. Did you not have some yesterday?
I did.
Did I have some yesterday?
No. But who snooze you lose? I'm going to persevere, says Simcoe. Do that.
Try it. Honestly, just try it. But didn't I say it sells out in seconds? It's mind-blowing. But I was going to try on Thursday, but then I realised, if I get it on Thursday, it'll come on Tuesday. But what I want to do is get it for one Friday. Maybe I'll order it this week. Maybe I'll order it next week because then we'll do the live the following week. Because I can't do the live on Friday next week. So maybe I will try the following Monday. So not this Monday, the following Monday, following Tuesday, Monday, whatever it goes on sale. So I think it goes on sale Mondays and Thursdays. So I won't try this Monday. I'll try the following Monday to have it for the following Friday.
Did that all make sense, St. Carl?
I hope it did.
It'd be really good if the two of you could bid on the same time.
Could you imagine?
It'll be so funny if St. Carl goes, I got it, did you? No, somebody took the last slice. It was you. Tia, how are you?
Hi, Tia. How are you?
You good? Yeah. Hey, I'm Mark and Kelly. Hope you're okay and enjoying the sunny weather.
Do you know what? I don't get a chance to enjoy the sunny weather. I don't know if you did, working from home.
Well, no, because I'm working indoors. So
you're working in the conservatory.
I'm working in the conservatory, but you don't get a chance to enjoy it. By enjoy is sitting out in it, so I didn't get a chance to do that. Although I do need to mow the lawn. How about you? Did you manage to get out in the nice weather?
Did anyone manage to get out?
Or is it in the well? Hopefully they did say it should be like this all weekend. So, and today, guys, is officially the longest day. So sadly, it gets darker.
It will get darker by 1 minute every day until winter time. Yeah, until is it October?
No. So October is the equinox.
Yeah.
October the 15th, I think it is. Or 21st, sorry. October 21st.
Yeah.
And then
it'll get 1 minute lighter every day.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Until the
till
shortest day, which is the 21st of December. And then the equinox is 21st of March. So equinox is equal night. And then, anyway, sorry, I'm boring everybody. Who's this lady with a very pretty avatar? It be Sam.
Hey, Sam.
How are you?
Hope you're well.
How are you feeling, by the way? Are you okay?
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better.
I'm good, thanks. Looking forward to do some good food on the weekend. Oh, Tia, wait.
Tell us, where are you going to go and eat?
Oh, Tia, where are you going? If you don't mind sharing.
Yeah, if you don't mind sharing, obviously.
If you didn't want to say, obviously, where you're going, that's
maybe you might want to tell us next week after you've been.
Yeah, but
somebody asked me like where they should take clients and blah blah blah. So I recommended a few places. One of the places that I recommended, he was like, oh yeah, this is more reasonably priced, unless I can recommend some others. And I just thought to myself, right, well, if I was looking to, like I say, romance wine and dine and all of this type of stuff, because you want to be a little bit,
yeah.
You want to show them a good time, right? But maybe because I'm a real foodie, so I'm thinking food, but maybe that person's thinking of drinks. So they may be thinking they might want to order a load of drinks, and the drink. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking, maybe it's the drinks that might be a bit pricey, which is true, because I don't really drink. I will, if they have a nice cocktail, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'll have one. But sometimes if you are taking clients and they are more about the wine,
yeah,
it could be. So now that I think about it, because I was thinking, like, what do you mean by reasonably priced? And so I came up with a few ideas. So my ideas were, places like Hutong at the Shard, Oxo Tower, not so much duck and waffle, but that sort of type of thing, really. And then they were like, oh yeah, unless you can come up with any other ideas. And I just thought, was. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I was trying to think of somewhere that would be.
With his drinks, you're best off going to a bar rather than.
I'm thinking I might need to think of the drink side, rather than the food side. So I'll need to have a little bit of a think about that, because in my mind I was thinking about food, because I'm a food, and it's strange how we think, right? Because we lean towards what we like the most, and I like food the most. Do you need me to turn the TV?
No. I was listening to what you were saying. The TV's on over there, so occasionally I'll look at Kelly and look at the score, as obviously because Poland are losing 3-1 to Austria.
Maybe nobody wanted to know that.
There you are, but now I know. Anyway, so Tia said we have family from America over, so a pub crawl and market food.
Nice.
Hoping for fish and chips on Richmond Green on Sunday.
Wow. So if you're, I don't know if you're going to come to London.
Yeah, we're having from America, so pub crawl for market food, but fish and chips on Richmond Green. So Richmond Green would be in London.
Yeah. But if you do come to London and you are looking for food market, obviously Borough Market's a good one.
Yeah.
Spitalfields is
really, really good.
And the thing about Spitalfields is you can then go over the road to Italy. So you can.
That's in Liverpool Street.
Yeah. So when you have a look at Spitalfields and you go and enjoy whatever they've got going on there, then you can go to Italy, and they got like gorgeous tiramisus, they got gorgeous cakes, cream cakes, and all of that.
If you are interested, we did do a video on Italy. Was it last year or the year before? It was a while ago. So
last year.
Was it last year? Last year. So it will be there only if you're interested.
Yeah. If you want to see sort of like what it looks like on the inside, because it's really impressive.
We did also go. There's a video we did where we went to Omarivelle and and Humble Crumble.
Humble Crumble wasn't, but it wasn't in. But that Humble Crumble
that was in the Spitalfields. That Humble Crumble.
Oh right.
That was in Spitalfields, and we kind of go through the market, but very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
I can't remember that one.
Oh, when we've done a Borough Market video.
Yeah,
we have done a Borough Market video.
Yeah. I think it was Borough Market.
Tears turned into us and going, yes, I know, I've been there. Yes, I know. So, but just if you're interested, Charlie, hello, how you doing?
Hey, Charlie.
405 followers. Well done.
Wow, well done. You are growing.
You are, Charlie. I think I'm going to celebrate with a little cake to thank you.
Do you want to be stabbed in the hand?
I think we should celebrate going over 400 subscribers. I think that is, and we need something to celebrate. So a little slab won't go amiss. And I do hope
it will go amiss because I'll miss it.
I was going to say though, I really hope you do get to do this.
I like the cake is amazing. I can't lie to you. The ganache is really good. I haven't tried the dark because I lean more towards milk. But when I get the other one, I want to get both, which is the milk and the dark, so we can try them both together. So yeah, that will be
Tia said, I'm in Greater West London. I love a market. Why not try everything? Exactly.
Yeah, it's so true.
So,
so true.
Are you sort of Wembley way? Is that the way you are?
I am assuming when West London is going to be like Richmond, maybe towards Hammersmith.
Oh, you might be south though. Maybe right. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of like towards like Hammersmith way and all that. I used to work in Hammersmith, by the way, and I used to work. Well, I didn't go to Shepherd's Bush that often. But I don't know how Hammersmith. I'm assuming there'll be like quite.
Definitely.
And stuff like that.
But there's some amazing markets actually around. So you get to go. Borough Market is well worth the thing, although it is a bit of a trek for you in West London.
Yeah. But you know where I would like to go? I would like to go to Little Venice. And so something popped up on my TikTok today. And they do this Japanese food market. Well, it's a Japanese market once a month in King's Cross. And I just thought that would be wonderful. I love Japanese. So I would definitely like to go, but they have like art and they have food and they have cakes and stuff like that.
Oh, what was the afternoon tea you sent me? I've forgotten. You spotted.
The one at Roast?
Yes. So the place Roast does an afternoon tea. So we do want to put that on our to-do list.
Yes, that is on our to-do list. There's quite a few afternoon teas that have popped up.
Yes.
So you will be pleased. I am keeping a list because obviously we're in season 2 of our afternoon tea. And then, but I've already got things lined up for season 3. So that's for next year. So
we've got the afternoon teas. What we will do is we were floating it past you guys. So we're going to carry on doing there's quite a few Florida ones to put up.
Yeah.
But what we will do is kind of intermittent the Florida ones with other bits that we'll do. Otherwise, it'll just be Florida. Yeah. So we do want to get some videos to go as well in London whilst it's summer. So afternoon teas are definitely one of them to get the afternoon tea. Right?
Yeah, and with our Florida videos, they are they're like 2 or 3 videos ahead. We're 2 or 3 videos ahead on this channel.
Yeah, we are.
Then to our other channel. So we have a second channel. If you don't know, it's called MK Vacays. If you don't know, please go over. Please subscribe. We'd love to have you over there.
Us plugging it.
For sure, because if we get 50, we've got 20 subscribers at the moment. If we get 50, then whenever we do go on holiday, on our next holiday, we can then do a live.
Yeah, from MK Vacay.
MK Vacay.
So we need 50 subscribers. So that's going to be our aim for the next holiday if we can get that.
So I'm going to plug every time we're on here. Please go and join us. Please please watch our videos. And then because I would be so excited. I don't know about you, but I'd be so excited to do lives on the actual MK Vacays.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love.
Why would I not be excited to do that?
No. I mean, I love doing lives on our main channel as well, which we will always carry on doing. Our Tuesdays and Fridays, except for when we've got other plans or whatever. But from our holiday channel to do lives, I'd be very excited, and especially if we go to. If we go to Florida again, or if we go to Lanzarote again, of course we're going to Florida again because we got our annual pass holder. So just saying. But oh my god! So
This is jumping from story to story.
I know. Well, because I'm on the tangent of Florida, so they are opening another park.
Where?
In Universal.
Okay.
But not only are they opening Epic Universe, they're gonna open a dark part. So it'll all be about horror and all of this.
Oh, awesome.
So it's going to be like completely about horror. And Mark likes that sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, actually, but now you guys probably know this already, but what Universal will do is around Halloween, they do a Halloween Horror Night special. So it's all things related to horror and all of that type of thing as well. But that's only open from sort of September up through till November.
Yeah.
And that's when you can catch it. It is expensive because you have to pay another, what, $80-90+
I think so, yeah. So it might be more now. I mean, years ago when we first...
It was 70 back then.
It was 70 back then. So I think it will be quite a bit more now. There is an... but the thing that popped up, so they reckon that the Epic Universe is going to open sooner than what they had planned.
Okay.
But I think that was always their plan. Is to open up. But I've got to say... where the Universal parks are a lot smaller than the Disney parks, to be fair. But what's exciting about this one is they've bought a plot of land, but they've also bought more land in order to extend that park. But I think they also have plans to build another park.
Oh, okay.
So to build another, so you'd have 4 parks, essentially, plus the water park. So they would be really then competing with Disney, to be quite honest. But in this new universe, they've got like what do you call it? What's the Mario brother? What was it, Mario?
Super Mario.
Yeah, so they've got Super Mario, and they're gonna have this sort of like horror thing, and then they're gonna have this Harry Potter, where it's based on the Ministry of Magic and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Now we're talking about the rides and all of that. It's gonna be so exciting. And I reckon, so I thought they might open it at the end of 2024, but I think they're going to open it in 2025, and I think it might be early-ish. I think it might have been predicted at the end of 2025, but I think the early.
Well, they obviously, when their predictions are just that, aren't they? So
exactly.
If they can get it open sooner, they make more money, so they want to get it open as soon as they can. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Tia said, "Oh, I really enjoy watching MK Vacays. You guys sound very welcoming and make everything sound exciting." Oh, thank you
so much.
I hope you do like that, because I tell you what we're always concerned, because back then it was so hot. And I was really concerned that when we go, all right, we're just coming into Epcot now. And it was, I can't get over how hot it was. It's so humid.
So hot.
Evelyn, how are you?
Hey, Eve.
You good? Everything all right? Nice to see you.
So I think I'm very excited about both channels anyway. So I'm a real foodie. I love food and stuff like that. And so can you just put that down for 5 minutes? And so I'm really excited about like showing you guys, like, even if it's new spots or old spots or anything like that, like Tushi. Like I don't know about you, but I love a good carvery, and I love a Toby carvery. And Tushi, she also and she eats there quite often. We don't always feel, because we go to Toby carvery at least probably once a month or something like that. We don't always feel when we're there. But we do really enjoy carvery. We enjoy food. I went to I go to like restaurants at sort of like lunchtime and after work and stuff like that. I'm real like, oh yeah, let's try this place, or and I always like to try a new spot.
Mm-hmm.
I always like to see if I can find something new. Something's popped up on my TikTok, something's popped up on YouTube, and I think to myself, oh yeah, let's try this, and I'll forward you something.
Yeah.
Like, so during the day I say, oh, this has popped up, what do you think? And all of this type of stuff. So there's been quite a few afternoon teas that have popped up, and I keep a list. And even if we don't get to it right away, I know sooner or later, whether it be this year, whether it be next year, we'll get to it at some point. But as long as I've got it on the list. But sadly, some of the places that I've tried are no longer. Like Rishu Bakery, right? They used to do these cronuts. They're no longer there now.
That rings a bell. Where's Rishu Bakery?
That's what there was, the bakery that was next to Fortnum's.
Oh,
they did those lovely things with the.
Oh, they're gone.
They're gone.
Oh my.
They're gone. Like,
but that's upset me now. I'm gonna have to have some of this to calm down. Come on, we're gonna do this try.
Fine.
Right, so guys, the point of the video where we like to do a little try along. Now we showed this before, so this is Werther's original caramel popcorn. Not seen it in the UK.
Mark's been dying to open this since we were in the States.
Exactly, but Madam wouldn't let me. But now, because it's live, and I said it's for you guys to see, we're going to try it. Now, as I say, I stand corrected if somebody says, no, you can get it in the UK. But I have not seen it. Right.
No, I've not seen it.
Smell? Oh, that smells good. That smells good. So if you've had Werther's original, it's like a German toffee, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a, yeah.
Ooh. Grab one. Oh, they also do
Just grab it.
sea salt and pretzel flavour. Ooh, and soft caramel. All right, here we go. I've got to be careful because I've just been to the dentist and my tooth is still a bit hurt. Okay, here we go. Mmm.
These are so good.
These are really good. Hey, Kirsty, how are
Hey,
you?
Kirsty.
We're doing Werther's original caramel popcorn, Kirsty. And these are tremendous.
They're really good.
Is it me? I don't get the Werther's original flavour, but it's got
No.
beautiful toffee flavour to it.
No.
It's definitely caramel, for sure.
You don't, it's not the typical Werther's though taste.
Mm.
That creamy butterscotch type taste.
So just to show you, they said the other flavours you can get, we didn't get these, but that's the sea salt and pretzel flavour, which I imagine is tremendous, although they might have actual pretzels in it. And that one's a soft caramel. Actually, the more I have, the more I like of this. No, really, really good. No, Tia said, Tia, I was just about to say that. Great minds think alike. Tia asked, how does it compare to the Butter Kiss soft popcorn?
It is similar.
It is similar.
I can't lie to you, it is similar.
But I prefer this.
I prefer this, but it's not that much different.
No, exactly. I mean, this would edge it. But,
yeah.
But what's good about this, it does have that almost like that real sweet. You know, when I say caramel, those caramel sweets like you would get with Werther's. It has that kind of taste to it.
And the Bucky's one is a little bit harder.
Yeah, this
so
is lovely.
This is not as crunchy as the toffee that is on the Bucky's one.
Now, one thing that we do. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Amy. How are
Hey,
you?
Amy.
How are you both? You good? Lauren, not long before you go away.
Yeah.
And Amy, what you been up to? How have you been? It is Werther's original.
I just closed these
No, there you go.
because you don't know how to take one at a time.
So, I think we should try some more of this cake. For those of you who missed it, and I know none of you did, but it's an excuse for me to have some more. This is the Bruce.
The Bruce. The one that... And some Cock can explain exactly how difficult it is to get the Bruce.
So
I don't even know how I got it. I got it on my second try.
There we are. Let me do that again. You guys have seen this one. Sorry to repeat, but I fancy some chocolate cake, and that is the Bruce chocolate cake. You've got to get it. If you guys can get it, because it really is worth getting.
It sells out in seconds.
So yeah, next week. Are you looking forward to it though? Are you really, really looking forward to it? I bet you are. Are you all prepared? Amy said, "How are you?" Yeah, we're good, thank you. I've been busy.
I bet you have.
How's it going? How is is your course winding up now? Right. Oh wow, that is tremendous. Look at that. That chocolate cake. Now, if I did that, you would have a go.
You know what? Because you eat everything.
Kelly's just nicked the fudge and nothing else. The topping fudge. The bit in the middle. Oh, wow. Sorry, we're being piggery, but it is so good. I'm gonna have some of this fudge.
You can have some of it, not all of it.
That's the fudge. That is the end bit of that cake. It is stupendous. Oh, wow. Yeah, looking forward to it. I've started to pack. Good for you.
Good for you.
Now, how many days are you going for? That was what I was going to ask. Is it 2 weeks, did you say? Oh, this is good. Sorry. We're not going to end up doing this live.
No, I'm closing the box now.
Bit more. Don't deny me some of this cake. Thank you very much. Well, there'll be a piece left for tomorrow.
Evelyn, you need to speak. This is who you need to speak to.
Evelyn, I'm afraid I cannot guarantee that. I'm afraid I cannot guarantee that. Right, here we go. Yes, I have won the Learn of the Year award. Oh,
Wow,
well done!
well
Oh,
done.
Amy, brilliant.
Well
deserved. Well
Good
deserved.
for you, honestly. That's so lovely to hear.
That is so good. That is so good. Well done. Good for you.
Yeah.
You see, I can see why you've been busy. Definitely deserve that. Well done. Where are we? Amy said, Tia, are you Gujarati? Oh, I don't know. Tia will be able to think. Lauren said 1 week. So you're going away for 1 week, but the cruise is in 7 days. So you've got a week to wait and then a week cruise.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's coming up close.
Nice. I'm sure it's going to be great.
Yeah, and I think, do you know what? It's one of those things. Is what it's because it's summer. This is the kind of time you do want to go away. Richard, how you doing?
Hey, Richard.
Turn TV on, Kelly. Don't worry, crumbs. Richard, you've got to try and get one of these. You've got to try and get one of these. Get this.
So difficult to get.
Kirsty said, Amy, that's amazing. Congratulations to you. There you go.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we'll see. Tia will let us know. Tia will let us know. Yeah. So that's our little review. Sorry, that was my shameless thing to get some more cake. But that's all right. What would you score this Werther's original caramel popcorn?
Ooh, I'd give it an 8.
I agree. I was going to give it an 8. So that's an 8 out of
8.
10. For Werther's original caramel popcorn, I don't.
What would you score the gourmet popcorn that we had?
Oh, that's a 9. That's a 9. That is a 9. But unfortunately, did we film that in the end?
No, we didn't. I showed it on the camera where they were making it and stuff. And I did shoot when we had it, when I got it made, but I don't know if you put it in. Oh no, because I didn't do it on the first day. I did it a few days in. So yeah, that will come up.
Yeah. Well, there we are. So you'll see our gourmet popcorn. Where are we? The surname Patel is Gujarati. Well, we'll find out. Amy said, thank you, Kirsty. Lauren said, stay 1 night in Southampton, get on board the cruise on Saturday, the sea day Sunday, and celebration night. Oh, wonderful.
Nice. Embarkation day, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Tia said, aha, yep, I am.
Wow.
My family are East African Indian.
Nice.
We're originally Indian, then moved to Kenya, as they call it.
Kenya.
No,
it's
Kenya.
Oh, sorry, Kenya.
Apparently Kenya is the right way. I've been told it's the right way to pronounce it. And Uganda. Then here to London.
Yes.
Nice. Amy said, oh, that's crazy. I know like 2 people with that surname. Lauren said,
I know 1 person actually.
Lauren said, I arrived in Norway Monday, visiting places along the Norwegian fjords from Monday to Thursday. I knew it was Norway. That sounds absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I bet you're really looking forward to it, actually. That does sound absolutely amazing. Richard said, cateless on my food way of life. It's now a treat. I'm fruit as much as bad sugar makes me tired. I've found out. Got to be natural sugars.
It's true. I mean, that's the thing with sugar, isn't it? It just makes you crash. And yeah, but you know, I can't deny I'm a sugar addict. And I do love cake. And I was at work the other day, and it was a long day at work, and I went up to a couple of girls and I said, you know what? I feel like it's cake time. And they all started laughing because one of the girls turned around and said, yes, Kelly, it's cake time. But it's true. Like sometimes you just want cake. What can I say?
There you go. And what better thing to do than get baked? I think Patel means lamp. It's a very common name. Where are we? Lauren said, a sea day next Friday. Get off the cruise Saturday, 6th of July, and travel back home. Wow, you've really got it packed in.
Yeah.
You take lots of photographs. Are you going to upload any videos onto your channel, or you're not quite sure yet?
She might upload the lift, and she likes the hand dryers.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So you might do the lift and the hand
I
dryers.
wonder if you're going to do pictures while you're on the boat as well. Congratulations, Amy, said Lauren. Teme Sundar Cho. If I pronounce that properly. Thanks, Lauren, says Amy. There you go. So, oh yeah, cruise lifts, said Amy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, cruise lifts.
Richard said, I've been trying new fruit. Fruit makes the best snack ever, especially fresh orange drink in the sun.
I don't know. I can't agree that fruit is the best snack ever, but I do love fruit. I really love white donut peaches. I love white nectarines. I like yellow nectarines. Yeah,
I'm joking. It's just the name of it.
And I love the cotton candy grapes and but I only like the pineapple in Mauritius. The pineapple here I find a bit sharp, but the way that they cut the pineapple and the way that the pineapple tastes in Mauritius is very, very nice. I really enjoy it. And it doesn't cut my tongue. Like sometimes the acidity in the pineapple here cuts my tongue. And yeah, I love strawberries when they're really ripe. I like a lot of fruits. I love tangerines. I love the easy peelers. I feel like they're great. There's loads of fruit I like. Loads.
Where are we? Lauren said, yeah, I'll do the lifts and the hand dryers. I'll post the photographs. Oh, good. So we get to see those. Amy said, Teme Sundara Cho, if I pronounced that properly, apologies if I butchered it, should mean you are beautiful, but apparently I could be wrong. I'm going to be honest, I can't speak much Gujarati, said Tia. I'm not going to read the next bit, Tia, because I don't think it's appropriate I say that word. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, sometimes when you are brought up elsewhere, that's what happens. And I remember somebody saying something to me once, which was a little bit, and it was somebody of my colour. And they said something to me, and I was just like, well, hang on a second, but I was brought up here, and my family come from Mauritius, and they speak French, so that's the only thing that I'm going to. And then she really thought about it. She was like, oh yeah, you could be right, but it's true, and but I feel like family history and all of that is very, very interesting, and I really like when people move from one area and they go to another area, and I really admire people who can go to another country and live in that country. I was speaking about it a few weeks ago where a couple of people that I know, they've come to this country from another country, and they just decided, you know what, I'm just going to up sticks, and and I really admire, because I wanted to do it when I was younger. And then I thought about leaving my family behind, and I couldn't do it, kind of thing. So I really admire and really respect people that do, and it's just so lovely.
Right, Amy, I won't describe what that word means, but I was going to look it up.
Yes.
Richard said there are 7,000 types of apple. Really?
Wow.
7,000.
There was that many.
Apparently, they're saying that's what they're always worried about bananas, that the bananas will go extinct because there's only 1 or 2 types of bananas in the whole world.
Wow.
And they're saying that's the reason why they're worried. If something were to affect that crop, that would wipe out the whole of them.
Wow.
Where are we? Lauren said the lifts on the cruise I'm going to are Otis. My granddad took photos. He's been on the cruise before. He's going to lots of cruises.
Nice.
Oh, wow. So we get to see some Otis lifts on your channel. Tia said, Indian culture is very beautiful. It is, Tia.
It really is.
I would like to learn more. One of the best ways I learned Indian culture was watching Bollywood movies. So there's some really, really good Bollywood movies.
Yeah.
My favourite is Mahabharatan. I think my favourite one is. You see, Kirsty said, Lauren, my dad and his partner love cruises too. Not sure I would ever try it. Would you, Mark and Kelly? This is a good question.
So, funnily enough, my bestie, Eve, she's online at the moment. And I would love to go on a cruise. And I will go on a cruise one day. But Evelyn went on her first cruise. She went on with my mum. And Evelyn said she really enjoyed it. I think they had an inside cabin, whereas I know I would have a cabin with a balcony, because there's no other way to cruise than with a cabin with a balcony. But my mum doesn't like that sort of thing, so she likes the inside. She likes the inside cabin because she doesn't want to see what's going on outside. Whereas I'm the opposite, because I'm thinking, I'm going to have breakfast on my balcony, and Mark's going to go get me the breakfast and bring it back to the room so I can enjoy it. So, yeah.
Yeah, someone gets a lion. Kirsty, I'm not.
Hold on, I'm going to cut you there.
No.
I'm going to cut you there because it's the only time you get up early is because you love the breakfast.
I do love the breakfast. Kirsty, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of cruises, and I've not done one, but the ideal doesn't appeal because I don't travel well, especially on the ocean.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only thing putting me off. Now, I do know people that have gone, but that have said actually you don't feel the waves as much. But that's what puts me off. I just think it would make me. I wouldn't want to. And travel is not my best part of a holiday. I gotta say, and that's the only thing trying me off. But if someone convinces me elsewise, I would definitely consider doing it.
I think the bigger the ship, though, you wouldn't feel it as much. I
No,
think the
that's
smaller
true.
the ship, for sure.
Yeah.
Like a catamaran or a hovercraft or what, for sure. But I think the bigger it is, no. I think
Amy said, where are we? Oh, Evelyn said, yeah, what you've done is you priced them out looking for cheap and cheerful. That's why. You've given them, this is your work colleagues, given them too high an esteem, that's why. So going back to you guys, would you do a cruise? So Amy's obviously doing one. Would anybody else do it? Amy said, damn, that term is very offensive. Geez, you see, that's why I didn't say it. Lauren said, this is my first cruise. Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Oh, Lauren, I'm going to take your word, actually, what you say. Lauren said, Richard said, my mum walked past the TV and said, where's the cakes? Richard, Irene, I'm going to show you. I've showed everybody else this. This is what we got from Get Baked. There's not much left.
I like how he said we.
Kelly has eaten most of it. But that's what we got. Stop. No, let me show. That's what's left from Get Baked. So that was out where my finger is here. It was right out to the end there. So it was that big slab of cake. Irene, I definitely recommend Get Baked. You can order it online. As you can see, they've got a very offensive picture there, which they have on their thing. But let me put this in. I'm putting this in so you don't disturb my cake. Right, there we are. Let me put that in there. But yeah, that's our cake, Irene. I've got to say, it was very, very good. St. Cot is already trying to order it.
Yeah.
And I feel so sorry for St. Cot because he's not being able to do it. But keep trying, St. Cot.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to try both together at one point.
Amy said, it's in the shop. Go and buy it.
It's not in the shop. We can't go buy it.
Richard said, I've been on a cruise. It's experience. No, Mark and Kelly sure have a map. Oh, right. So make sure we got a hat. Make sure you have a map when you go on the cruise.
Yeah.
Lauren said, I have no balcony. Have an inside cabin.
Yeah, same as my mum. She had an inside cabin.
But that's all right. You can go up to the deck.
You for sure can go out. But I'm just saying, when I eventually go on a cruise, I'm either having one with a window or a balcony. Preferably a balcony. And window, obviously.
Yeah. Lauren said, Sam said, I'm back. Monkey is much better, but just wants Nana's cuddles. Oh.
Do you know what? I always wanted Nana's cuddles. I always wanted my granddad's cuddles. So I can totally get where he's coming from. So.
Where are we? I'm still hurting bad. Just gonna have a hot bath and chill. Every breath is painful.
Yeah.
Definitely no globe trotting for me for a while. Oh, Sam. I do think you should go to the doctor though, just to get that checked out, because if breathing is painful, that's not a good sign. Do try and get to the doctor, because I know you were worried you had a collapsed lung, and I'm glad Nick was there at the time.
Exactly.
But I definitely want you to be safe, so go check out. And we really do hope you get better soon, because you've really had a time of it.
Really been through the wars,
but really glad to hear Zachary's feeling better. Bless him. Wave after wave, slowly drifting. I thought you were going to break into a poem then, or a song.
I want to say, wave after wave. It's that song, slowly drifting, wave after wave. Yeah, but anyway, I know the song.
I don't know the song.
Get me? I know the song.
Mark, put my cake down. Says
Ed, right?
Oh, even I cannot guarantee. I'm afraid I cannot guarantee this will be here. Tia said a cruise would be worth it for the Caribbean. Well, do you know, that's a really good point that Tia says. Is it the experience or is it the place? Are you going for just the experience of the travel, or is it the end destination that you want?
See, my mum's been on a Caribbean cruise, by the way. She absolutely loved it. Now, Okay, so I'm in two minds about this.
Sorry, and funny enough, I didn't see Sam's quote. She said, "It's not the destination, it's the journey," by Rolf Waldo Emerson.
Right, exactly. So I feel like for me, I would be one of these people who, yes, I may get off the ship once or twice, but I don't know how much you can enjoy a place with only having a day there or 8 hours there. Does that make sense? I mean, my mum loved it. She went on an excursion at every place and all of this type of stuff. But I don't know if I know I would get off probably like once or twice and enjoy the area and stuff like that. But I think I like to, if I'm going to go on holiday, I like to be in that place for a little while, like minimum 4 days, so I can see and do stuff. And when I say 4 days, that's not including the travel days. Do you know what I mean? I really want to experience, try out some nice restaurants, look at the shops, just, yeah, I want to feel part of it. So I'm not sure with regards to, I think I would just like to be on the ship, I think.
Amy said, "How do people here pronounce Caribbean? English or American?" So
Caribbean is the way that you pronounce it.
I always say Caribbean. I always say Caribbean.
Yeah, it's Caribbean because we're from the UK, but it's to the Caribbean. It's Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
So do you go A, Caribbean, or B, Caribbean? Lauren said, "I'm going on a cruise as it's my dad's big birthday." Ooh. Is it his big 40 or is it his big 50? Richard said, "I can't eat cakes for a month." For a whole month?
Oh, wow.
Now, is this self-imposed ban, Richard, or is it just the fact you've been told you can't have it for a month? Best part of my cruise was middle of sea sunrise. Oh, where did you go? Where did you go, Richard? It was the middle of sea and the sunrise and sunset. Nice
that
experience.
Would be lovely.
Ever. Don't miss it. I can see that though. You've got the horizon of the sea because it's dead flat, of course, because it's the sea. You can just see the sun just coming up and down.
When we went to Mauritius, we saw the sunset. Yeah. And when we went to Lanzarote, we saw the sunset. Beautiful, beautiful.
We crossed the T's and dot the I's and put you in the middle. That's 2E. Kirsty said, "Yeah, Kelly and Amy, I was singing it in my head too. It's Waves by Mr. Probes. Try not to do less than 40 years over here." Oh, bless you, Kurt. Oh, make me feel old. Oh, we got another person join. Darlinda Singh. Have I pronounced your name?
Oh,
Darlinda
hello.
Singh. How are you?
Welcome.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Koi Hindu Wala Hai. Have I pronounced that properly? I hope I haven't butchered that.
I don't know what it means, but hello.
There we are. Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
said, "I say that because Europe is so easy to do on the train. I think you would have to make it worth it." Now, funny enough, Tia, my parents went on a journey. So they went with my brother and his girlfriend. They went from King's Cross, so the Eurostar, over to Paris. They got a connecting train then over to Berlin in Germany. And then they went down to Prague, then to Vienna. And then they got the train then over back to Paris and then back to London. They said it was absolutely phenomenal. They said, actually, European trains are an amazing experience. Yeah. They really, really are. We found that when we went to Amsterdam. So we got the train, the Eurostar to Brussels, and then got a connecting train then to Amsterdam.
It's just that sometimes I get confused and I get worried when we have to do a change.
Oh, I don't mind that.
That's my only worry sometimes.
Well, I was going to say, actually, and I found that the regular carriages, the regular trains that you get in Europe are the equivalent of our first class. I mean, I was just sitting, it's all comfortable. I thought, is this first class? You went, no, this is carriage. And it was just like lovely, comfy seats. You get free Wi-Fi. It was really, really good.
That's my own, but that's ever my only worry is missing my connection. That's it. But other than that, it's quite good.
Oh, the song was released in 2013, says Lauren. Sam said, "I'd love a Nile
slowly drifting, wave after wave." Yeah.
Can I?
No, you can't.
Sorry, Sam. Sam said, "I'd love a Nile cruise or Greek island temple cruise." Did you watch Joanna Lumley did a series where she went up and down the Nile, a Nile cruise? That was quite interesting. I found that quite interesting. Oh, he's older. So is it his big 6-0? Is it your dad's big 6-0? Wow. Nice. Amy said, Greece and Tenerife, not good places to go at the moment. No, well, I know because of the heat wave. They've had people go missing. because of the heat wave.
But there's also been like a lot of overcast over the Canaries. Like people have they had booked to go to the Canaries, whether that be Tenerife or Las Palmas or Gran Canaria or Lanzarote or any of those islands, but then have changed and gone somewhere else because it's like properly overcast but still hot.
Yeah. It's can't have cake, said Richard, because of dental teeth to be removed soon. Richard.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, I really should be having it. I just had a filling done today on my. You got to say, well, I'm not surprised the amount of cake you eat.
Well, he's celebrating eating
toffee popcorn. So I celebrate by having toffee popcorn and some chocolate
cake.
I know it's not really good. I shouldn't do that as well. But I said to the dentist, "Can I eat?" She goes, She said, I tell you what, wait for the. So my mouth was all numb today, all day, because I had the, the numb done. She said, what will happen is that will wear off in a few hours. She said, then you can eat, but don't wait till then. So as soon as it wore off, but I've had nothing but bad things to think. But Richard, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Having your teeth pulled. I should really learn my lesson, really. Lauren said, because of the heat wave, many tourists have gone missing along some islands in Greece. I had heard that. I think also as well, because it was Eid in Hajj, that was the same thing. It's been over 40 degrees.
Wow.
So, sorry to change the subject, but Mark, did your father like the dark chocolates you got for him? Oh, bless you for remembering. He did, thanks, Tia. Yes. I actually got a Fortnum and Mason's dark chocolate thing, and I got him the hot chocolate, although he hasn't tried it yet.
I bet he would like the get baked if it had come in time.
I know. You tried to get him to get baked, but it didn't come in time, unfortunately. So, he would have liked that.
Yeah, I think he would have. But would he have liked the dark chocolate or would he have liked the milk chocolate?
Well,
we've not tried the dark chocolate.
He's got this thing for dark chocolate.
I know. At the moment, he's got a thing for dark chocolate.
Well, the actual fact, so the Fortnum and Mason's one was actually, it's not, I thought it was powder. I thought, it's quite expensive. It's £22 for a little tin, but I know it's Fortnum's. But actually, it's not. It's all grated chocolate. So 85% grated chocolate. And the whole tin is full of grated chocolate. So that's a good, huge chunk of chocolate bars in there. But thank you for asking. Yeah, he did. Anyone on chat know the E. coli warning sandwich? Was it the test? No, I don't want to say the wrong thing.
It was a few shops that had E. coli in the sandwiches. There was a recall on said sandwiches, but if you need to know, you can just look it up because there was a news article about it. So please go ahead, look it up, and I'm assuming it'd be E. coli sandwiches.
I don't want to get the wrong company and get sued, so I'm not sure the company. Sarah, how are you?
Hey, Sarah.
How you doing? Hi, guys. I just moved into a new apartment on my own. Wow.
Love that for you.
Look at this, graduate, new apartment. Look at you.
Love that for you. Love that for you.
Brilliant, Sarah. Oh, that's really good. Are you all settled in now? Have you just moved in, or have you been in for a while? And
how long have you been on your own? Is it like been a week? Is it just been a couple of days? And how are you finding it? Either or, how are you finding it?
Sam said, "Oh yes, I did watch it. She was searching for the source of the Nile. Was that the same one where she went down the Silk Road, Sam? I think they did all the old Silk Roads, the old sort of trading routes. I'm not sure if it was the same chat. I think it was, but I found that fascinating. I did actually really enjoy that series. Lauren said, yeah, he's turned 60.
Oh, bless him.
What's everyone?
Nice.
Amy's asked, what's everyone's opinion on Bournemouth and Brighton?
Right, I've not been to Bournemouth. I love Brighton. Brighton is like a mini London by the sea, but I don't know, it's just so lovely down there. And they've got like lovely little sort of like quaint restaurants, independent restaurants, chains if you like, that sort of thing. You can walk along the pier and don't get me wrong, the arcade is dire, but it's still fun to go and try and do these things. I love Brighton.
For me, I've been to both. I prefer Brighton. Both get busy, but Bournemouth can be a bit of a lads. I just think of hen and I know so can Brighton, but I just got a bit more of an inkling for Brighton. But I do like both. I do like both. It's been a long time since I've been to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I went to Bournemouth. I saw Buster Merrifield there, the guy that used to play
Oh,
Uncle Albert
Uncle,
from Only Fools and Horses. Richard said it's the one on the top back and the bottom back tooth has to be drilled and pulled with force. Yeah, it's going to hurt. Well, they will sedate you, but the trouble is, like me now, this is starting to pain because it's all worn off.
But because your mouth is quite warm, it's quite quick to heal. That's one of those areas that it is quite quick to heal.
But I hope it goes well for you, Richard, because I know it can be really painful. I've got to have my wisdom tooth removed. So I've got to have that done at some point as well, which I'm really not looking forward to. They're saying to, we might have to break your jaw. No, you're not doing that. No. Tia said, yeah, I saw that about the sandwiches. My dad's turning 60 this year too.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
Party. That's wonderful. When's your dad's 60th? You have to say the day, but is it soon? Lauren said, I like Bournemouth. Amy said, my nan and granddad are turning 90 in December.
Oh, lovely.
Amy, that's really nice.
Yeah,
that's lovely.
Yeah, that's an achievement.
That really, really is a lovely achievement. That's wonderful, your granddad.
Yeah, if you think about the decades that they've lived through, and how things have changed, because there would have been nothing. There would have been no phones. There would have been nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? When them growing up and stuff like that, to how they see technology today.
Do you know that's one of my favourite quotes was from Christopher Lee, and they asked him, "What's been the biggest revelation in acting in your career?" And he said, "The invention of television." And there's television. He said, "I am 80, you know." This is before obviously he passed away. But because he's obviously been through that, when he started, there wasn't TV.
Yeah.
He said, I was doing lots of stage, and then the television was invented, and he said he got a lot of TV work. But prior to that, it's the only jobs for actors were stage. Where are we? Sarah said, I was very lucky with the rent. I got a good deal, but still have to be careful with my money.
Yes, of course.
I'm budgeting for everything now.
Yes.
I moved in 3 nights ago. Went smoothly, but the washing machine doesn't work, so I'll have to wait a week for another one. But all in all, it's been very nice. Do you know what? This is your independence. This is your thing to... it's going to be hard. And this is what I said to Evelyn when she moved into hers. It's going to be hard, but you are going to have such a good time. It's your independence, and it's your place.
I moved out for a little while when I was younger, and then something happened and I had to move back. But then I did buy my own place, and I thought it was going to be really weird, sort of like being there on my own, like for the first time and all that. And it never, ever was. It was never weird. I loved it from the moment that I moved in. It was amazing. Yeah.
Do you know what?
So I'm so happy for you.
It's so nice when you just go back into your own place. There's something about it. Sharing with people is okay, but it's never the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, sharing, I mean, with flatmates, not you, madam. Lauren said, right, now, this is what Lauren believes. Lauren believes the supermarkets were Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's, Boots, Aldi, Co-op, Tesco, One Stop, Amazon, the gym, Kitchen in One, one sandwich from WH Smith. So that there you go. That's potentially the ones that were there. Brighton needs your investment. Well, do you know what? There are parts of Brighton that are a bit rundown. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a bit. It can be a bit, but it's one of the nicest seaside towns.
Yeah.
I know, Sam. Rest in peace, Donald Sutherland, 88, and he passed away yesterday.
Yeah.
Really good actor.
Very good actor.
It was really sad, but I'm glad he lived a nice long life. What was the film we watched? Actually, one of his last films. It was a horror film where I've forgotten the name of it. So basically, he plays, and funny, he passes away in this film. So he plays a man who's a multi-millionaire. I think he's a billionaire in this, and so he hires this young. There's this young boy he sees reading sermons from in church, and he hires him to read to him.
It's called Mr. Something, I think.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. And he hires him to read to him because he just likes his voice. And he comes every day and he reads to him and reads to him and reads to him and reads to him. And then the man passes away. But there's a bit of a horror story. So if anybody wants to watch it, I won't ruin what happens. Tesco meal deals. How are you
Hey,
doing?
I hope you're well.
Richard said, "Oh, gotta go. Take care, Richard. Good to see you.
Good
Look
to see
after
you.
yourself.
Bye, Richard.
I hope things go well with your teeth."
Yeah.
Lauren said, "Green Corn manufactures sandwiches for Sainsbury's, Asda's, Morrison, Boots, Co-op, Aldi, and Amazon. So those are the
Right.
ones you were saying were affected, right? Okay.
Okay.
I'll ask my nan that question, see what she says. Oh yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
Because she would have lived such a long. If you think about it, she's only 10 years off of 100, and you just think what they must have seen and experienced, and see how technology has grown, has changed, and all of that. I mean, even if you think in your own lifetime what you had when you were younger to what is the capabilities now, it's mind blowing.
Well, this is it, and your nan will remember a time when pre-television. She'll remember that time.
She'll remember, and she'll also remember when there were factories, mining towns, all of that type of stuff, and then the closures of those mining towns. She would have seen a lot in her lifetime,
and she would have lived through the Second World War.
Mm.
Tia said, his birthday is in August, your dad's birthday. Got a party for him. The highlight is the food, of course. We've got lamb chops, kebabs, chicken tikka, chili paneer, and all of the curries and naans. Oh, wonderful!
That sounds amazing.
Exactly.
Where's my invitation?
Exactly. We'll be like, Tia.
I need those curries and I need those naans.
We're allowed to do a food review. Okay, and here we are at Tia's place. We are enjoying this paneer. Oh, this is amazing.
So good.
Could you promise some of those naans? Kirsty said, Sam, yeah, wonderful actor, amazing career.
Yeah, amazing career.
Well, actual fact, that's a very good point, Kirsty, because they should, when an actor normally passes away, they do tend to screen some of their movies. So hopefully they'll show some of his film. But yeah, absolutely brilliant actor.
There was an interview in a 2016 interview that popped up with Kiefer Sutherland and Donald Sutherland. And it was the first time that they'd actually worked together.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That popped up. And that was really nice to see, him talking about his dad and acting, because he didn't start off as an actor. He was something else, and then decided to give up whatever it was. It was like a normal job. Decided to give that up, and then went into acting. Crazy.
Where are we? Lauren said, Samsworth Brothers manufacture sandwiches for Tesco and One Stop. All right, so those are the ones you were saying were affected. So I said, thanks, guys. Not too far from London if we ever have a meetup. Oh, well.
Somebody else was it you, or was it somebody else?
No, somebody else did ask us for a meetup as well. They said, do you do meetups? And I said, well, actual fact, we're not opposed to it. I think it's just
something that we would have to really think about.
Well, it's because no one's ever asked us.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, but we're not opposed to it, actually, fact. So we will have to arrange one day when we're in London.
Yeah. Think about it. I think about the logistics and obviously safety for everyone and us, and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll definitely think about it for sure.
I asked my nan. She's there.
Oh, okay.
She said it has been the attitude of people that has been the biggest change in the 90 years of her life. That's fascinating. If your nan's there, and this would be really good to ask if she doesn't mind. What attitude has she changed the most? What would you say is the attitude she's changed the most?
I can imagine what she's going to say, but yeah.
I'd be interested. Are they more friendly, or is it more of a attitude towards something? Be very interesting to hear that. Lauren said this isn't a vegan manufacturer for WH Smith. Okay, that's interesting. So that was all the ones affected. Sam said, I will be watching some of his movies tonight. So Donald Sutherland.
Okay, nice.
I imagine there will be some on, actually. I do imagine there's some on there. The Gym Kitchen, Green Court as well, said Lauren.
Okay.
Right. Around noon, limited manufacturer sandwiches for M&S. M&S wasn't on the E. coli list, though.
Oh, okay.
Right. I didn't think I saw M&S on there.
No, I didn't think I saw M&S.
Sam said, my mum would talk about how her brother came home from the war, and he gave her first ever banana. Oh, really?
Wow.
But you see,
it's like having the first ever pineapple or something.
Well, this is the thing. This is what we do. We take all these things for granted.
Right.
But it's only in the last 60, 70 years, but these things have become readily available.
Yeah, because they're readily available now. It's like when he bought the potato over. And they were amazed and all of this because we hadn't seen the potato.
I texted her. She's on WhatsApp.
This is what I'm saying.
That's so impressive.
That's so impressive that she's on WhatsApp.
My parents are younger than your nan, and they would not know how to use WhatsApp.
I mean, my mum knows how to use WhatsApp. But she still doesn't know about, you know, updates and stuff.
To
like
be
that.
fair, they could learn it.
Yeah. If they had smartphones, but
Yeah,
they
don't have smartphones. Yeah. To be fair, the Jim Kitchen Sandsworth brothers, not Greencore, said Lauren. Right, okay, sorry. So it's the Jim Kitchen Sandsworth brothers, not the Greencore one.
No.
Lauren said she learned how to use a phone during lockdown, so she can text us and FaceTime. But that's really good.
Nice.
That's really, really good.
But your parents learned a few things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And all of that type of stuff. And yeah, even as recently as the digital frame.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Your dad sort of like learned bits and pieces.
Yeah. So, well, you found it, didn't you? There's a digital frame you can buy from Amazon, and the idea is what you do is you plug like a normal digital frame. You plug it in, but you get an app, and you can send. So you connect your digital frame to your Wi-Fi, and someone can take a photograph anywhere in the world and just send it via the app to your frame.
As long as they have the code.
Yeah.
So I had some really nice pictures of you know, you, your dad, your brother, and the nephews.
Yeah.
The grandchildren, and what it was. So I saw that they were brothers. So you know, it was your dad and his brother, you and your brother, and then the grandchildren were brothers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it was like this generational, do you know what I mean? 3 generations kind of thing. And I just thought, oh, can you all get together and I'll take a picture, because I just found it fascinating. They had 3 generations right there, all related. And I wanted to take a picture. And so I got a couple of pictures and stuff. And then this was the prime time that I was able to send it to your dad. And he's got a lovely picture now, a lovely memory on the digital frame.
We have to think out. Do you know the name of it? The one you got?
It's Amor.
Amor. That's it. Amor. AIMOR. So you, like I said, you can download the app, which is called Amor. Free to download.
I assume that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, yeah,
Amor.
And then do it that way. So that's how you did it.
Yeah.
But quite cool. Nice present. It was a nice present.
And I bought the same thing for my uncle and my cousin, but my uncle was very resistant to it. It's like, why are you buying me these digital things? And then my cousin set it up, and my aunt, because I bought it as a joint gift for my aunt and my uncle, from both of us, because I was choosing these gifts and stuff like that. You were choosing different gifts. We were choosing gifts for the family and stuff like that. And so I got this, and I was like, my uncle, sometimes he likes digital stuff. Like, let's get in there. Oh, he was really upset. And then my aunt, she absolutely loves it. Loves it. And it's there, and it's in the living room. And she goes, Kel, sometimes I just watch the frame. I don't even watch TV. I just watch the frame. And she sees all the pictures turn in and stuff like that. And my cousin loved it as well. And I just think it's one of those really good gifts that people don't really think about or know about. And then when they have them, they're like these amazing things that, the pictures rotate. You can send them from all over the world. It's thousands of photos you can store on there. It's not like just, 20 pictures and it rotates, which would still be amazing, but it's thousands of photos. And you can even type things underneath them, birthday celebration, taken in what you can put a date to it and all of that. So, you can adjust the picture, you can adjust the size, and it's amazing.
It's really good. It was a really nice present. He loved it, actually.
Yeah.
We were bunging all these photographs in there.
And now I can just send photographs to him.
Yeah, directly.
Yeah, directly.
So we could be in Florida and then just send it through. So if anybody's interested, it was called, we're not sponsored them, by the way, so it's just something we did. But
yeah,
AIMOR.
AIMOR.
Yeah, that's the name of the one we used.
Yeah.
I know there's other variants there, but that one.
There are. I mean, there are more. There are more advanced, expensive, and blah blah blah. But this one was a great little frame. It had great little reviews. If you want to be a little bit more economical, because Amazon do their own brand, but that's really expensive. And I just wanted to be a bit more economical. And I wanted to do one that had like great reviews. This had great reviews. I think it was over like 13,000 reviews or something like that. And so, or it was over 13,000 or 1,300. I don't know. I can't remember. But I thought it had all these great reviews. Let me get it. And I sent it. And, the people that I have bought it for seem to really enjoy it. Really.
Where are we? Lauren said the gym kitchen and One Stop owned by Tesco.
Right.
Now Lauren said I've had a phone since I've had a phone since I was 14. But some of Lauren's friends at the centre don't have a phone and they're older. Well, do you know, I'm going to sound really old now, Lauren. When I was your age, I didn't have a mobile phone. And most of my friends didn't at that age. Now, everyone has a mobile phone. And this is one thing, do you know what I mean? Like I said, my friend's a teacher. And he says that when I was at school, nobody had a phone. No one had a mobile phone. But he said now every child has a mobile phone. Yeah. Everyone.
And when you wanted to meet up with your friends, you say, I'll meet you tomorrow at 5 o'clock outside McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was about to go on and say. So he said, it's really funny. So he has a very strict, you'll have no phone policy during class. They've got a use it, you lose it policy. And he said, it's really funny. So he said the class will go and then the bell rings for the next class. And he said that the bell rings, they all get their phones out, turn them back on. And they'll go, yeah, I'll meet you in the playground. Yeah, all right, bye. I said, what? Is that call necessary? Where would you have met them? So yeah,
it's crazy.
She's typing. Give her a few minutes. So this is what Amy's saying about her nan responding. Amy said, right. So this is what Amy's nan said. Right. What's the main difference in attitude? So she's saying people were more content with what they had. Also, it was a generational thing that was community and help people, especially after and during the war. People actually shared. That's fascinating. I've forgotten the name. I was reading it today, and it's going to irritate me. It's called something like the Coxfield paradox. It's going to really irritate me now because I was learning it today.
I was thinking she was going to say something else, but yeah.
But this paradox was written by a French philosopher, and his theory is, actual fact, the easier your life gets, the more likely you are to rebel. So they said in periods of history where the public have rebelled or become more dissatisfied, shall I say, actual fact, ironically, their life has got a lot easier than their forefathers. And it's called the something paradox. I will look it up again because it's irritating me. I've learned it today and I've forgotten the name already.
And what's interesting is, so like when I think back to my grandparents, they worked really hard and they did arduous jobs. They weren't great jobs, but they did them so that their children wouldn't have to be as hardworking or do the things that they had to do. And then our parents also did difficult jobs, when I say difficult jobs, I mean working in a laundry, and I don't mean a laundry as in a laundrette. I mean like a proper laundry, or cleaners or whatever it was, like these really arduous jobs, so that then we didn't have to, do all of these jobs. And I see my brother when he talks to his sons, he's doing all these jobs so that his sons don't have to do the same jobs that he's had to do and stuff like that. And I think it's one of those things where every generation tries that bit harder so that their children don't have to work as hard as they did, kind of thing. But when you think about it, sometimes some of the worst jobs that I've had, even though they were poorly paid and whatever, were some of the most fun jobs. They were like really hilarious, and because it's almost like it pushed you to make your own fun.
Well, it's less pressure as well. I mean, they're also, when you're in those types of jobs as well, you're not really care if it's a career or not. So you just end up having more fun.
Yeah.
Tia said, social media has taken over. This is very true. I want to start gardening again. As I remember doing that with my grandfather growing up. And it was such a relaxing, mindful activity. Now, we have a garden. Now, I'm not really a gardener, only because I just tend to mow the lawn and trim the hedges. That's all we've got. If you have a vegetable garden, though, Tia, that is really rewarding. There's a woman I know as well. She's just got herself allotment. And all the people that she's got the allotment with as well, they will give her all these free tools and they give her all this free. She loves it. She's down there every single day.
When I was living in the house, so before I got together with Mark, I was living in another house, and I have this. We've been friends for many years, and so we were trying to do the garden, and we decided to do this sort of like flower bed. So my mum had decided, she wanted to plant vegetables, so she was in the corner planting vegetables with her friend, and then me and my friend, we were trying to do this flower bed, and I was sitting there for ages, sort of, and then all of a sudden, this sort of like calm came over me, and you're working with the grass, and you're working with the land, and you're working with the soil.
You can do that with our garden then.
But that was the first time and the last time that I did it, because I'm not that type of person. I'm not green fingered and stuff. But I did feel a sense of calm and a sense of, and even I tried to even grow herbs in the kitchen and stuff like that. But then you get a lot of flies and all of this, and you have to deal with a lot of stuff. And then I'm just like,
All I will say is that when I'm out there working away, Madam's just sitting snoozing indoors. So there's no green fingered stuff here.
I don't know what else you expected me to do other than be outside enjoying the sun and snoozing.
Anyway, Tia, you do that. Definitely do that, because I think you'll find that really relaxing. Where are we? Tia said, do you guys have any hobbies other than trying good food? Well, do you know what? Funny you should say that. Pretty much YouTube takes up all our time outside of work.
Yeah, I would say that our hobbies are this channel.
Yeah,
I wanted to do something with Mark that would become. So if you don't know, Mark and I met in an acting class, and when I brought sort of to him, you know what? Because I like watch a lot of YouTube and stuff like that, and I was just like, do you know what? I think we could start a YouTube channel. I think we could do this.
And at the time, I was like, nah, he's gonna watch us.
I didn't even think who's gonna watch us. My main thing at the time, because I didn't think about followers, I didn't think about views and all of that type of stuff. I didn't really think about that. I just wanted to put out, what we do on holiday, and I wanted to say about the tips, trips, I wanted to give hints, because I always wanted, in my mind, I thought I would be a really good, travel agent. And I just thought I had like all of these ideas and all of this stuff. And I thought, do you know what? I also had a market that I was going to gear the travel agency to and all of this. But realistically, and my mum would have invested in the business. I would have invested in the business and stuff like that. But realistically, you need someone to help you with the algorithm. You need to be able to hold flights and all of this type of stuff. And there was just a lot more to it that I knew that I wouldn't be able to achieve unless you're part of a company, and you need bigger investment and all of that type of stuff.
So over to you guys. What are your hobbies? Other than obviously, other than obviously, I was going to say eating as well, but of course that's our thing.
Yeah.
But you guys, I know, do love your food as well with our common bonds. Do let us know.
Do let us know. And I just thought about, what would we like? What would I like to do? And we were, we're both creative. We like to do things, and we hadn't done any acting for a long time and all of that type of stuff. So I just wanted something for the both of us, and I wanted to do it together, and I wanted to do it with Mark, obviously. And you weren't keen at the start, and so I said,
No.
let me get this camera, and then I was talking I think we can do this. And then I remember one of the first things was you getting your hair cut in the barbershop.
Yeah, not this time round. Obviously, we did the time before.
So, and I was like, oh my God, 54 people have watched you getting your hair cut. And I just thought this was amazing to me, that 54 people had watched you get your hair cut. And that's how it started, kind of thing. So this is our hobby.
Sam said, Kelly, you should try tagging the products you try and recommend. You may get free gifts. We've never tried that, Sam.
Sometimes I do tag. So if I'm doing like a TikTok or something like that, sometimes I do tag. But you know what? Our main thing is not to get free stuff, believe it or not. Because I don't know if we take the free stuff, whether there's a caveat to it. Now, I'm not saying we would never take free stuff. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I really want, and I don't know how you feel about this, but I really want to give an informed and real review.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't.
To you guys.
The trouble is when they start giving you free food, and I've got to be honest, I've never been offered it anyway. But when we go, I always want to pay for the food, because I don't want then someone to say, "Well, is your thing then influenced by free stuff.
Yeah.
So I would always, all the reviews you see, I've paid for, we've gone in, we've done it, and I want to give it an honest review.
Yeah. And we always say, you know, because when we go to these places, like if we go to Carvery over again and again, or we go somewhere else, we don't, I really like to give you a real review, just like, you know, like you will always be able to tell if I'm not enamored with it. Like when we did the what was the one that you put out recently, the food one, Garden Grill.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we do Garden Grill, you can see that, you know, I'm not into the turkey. The beef was okay. You really enjoyed it. It was really, like, Mark really enjoyed it. For me, I thought it was okay and all of that. I'd be really interested to try their breakfast and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, was there something you wanted to say?
No. Let me catch up because we are a bit behind now.
Okay.
My nan was 6 when World War II started. She remembers, this is what Amy said, and remembers it when my granddad does. So, and my granddad does.
Wow.
He can talk about the war for hours. Oh, I bet.
I bet.
So he said, my parents and grandparents got kicked out of Uganda in the 70s.
Mm.
I wondered that. Now, was that under Idi Amin?
Yes. I was about to say Idi Amin, yeah.
I didn't want to mention it, but I didn't know. But yes, they came here with nothing and had to work really hard to stay over. They always say how different life was. I can imagine that.
I bet it was like a real... And do you know what? It was the best thing for them to leave.
Lauren said Green Court is the largest sandwich manufacturer.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I did not know.
Sam said, I talked to my water supplier yesterday after threats of debt collection, guys. The man called Sean. He gave me £100 credit, and as we hung up, I said to him, I love you. He burst into laughter. Oh, did he return it? He goes, oh, yes, she said. Then he said, I love you too. I love you too, Sam.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, even said, oh, yeah, all that dirt.
Yeah, in the garden, yeah.
Sam said, I'm only used to talking to my kids on the phone. Oh, my God, it's so fun. I know sometimes when you do that, it's that automatic response.
Yeah.
That's funny, Sam. Love you, Sean. Love you too, Sam. Evelyn said, my hobbies are sleeping. Oh, right. Evelyn, I can relate.
I love that type of hobby too.
Tia, I'm not going to lie, that is one of my favourite hobbies because I don't get to do it that often. Well, lie in, I should say. Amy said, I found out that apparently I can sing. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Right, Amy, we're holding you to that. I want to hear some songs. I doubt it's true, though. Well, we'll be the judge.
Exactly,
we will be the judge.
exactly.
Amy said, in Camden, you can get loads of free samples. Now, you can if you go around the market store.
Yeah, and a lot of places will, like a lot of ice cream places, a lot of them, they will give you freebies for sure.
Sam said, I think companies would value your honest opinion. Do you know what? I think they value our opinion if it's a good one. So the times we've been tagged is I've noticed is when we've given a place a good review. I mean, Kenny and I will never go into a restaurant thinking we want to trash this. We want to give every place a good review.
I go everywhere that I think, oh yeah, the food's going to be good. Everywhere that I go or everywhere that I choose, I'm thinking, the food looks appetizing, it looks inviting, I want to go try it. And so I'll go and try it. But sometimes some reviewers are talking trash.
Oh yeah. Well, let's just say we disagree. Sincott said, "How about a free Bruce?" Now you're talking on language. If they gave us a free one of these,
this one would be too exciting. Exciting.
Yeah. For sure. Well, I've already said how good it is. So, free Bruce, if you're watching Get Baked, would not go amiss. Sam said the war children had their own gas mask. Yeah, they did. That's true. My mum was terrified of them. Apparently, the ring on the actual mask thing was asbestos. They didn't. That was in the 1940s. They didn't know.
Crazy.
Kirsty said, my husband and I met in a local pub quiz night.
Oh.
We both love travelling food, nature walks, and exploring places. You see that commonality you have. That's lovely.
That's lovely.
Were you on the same team?
Do you know what? It's so like technology has moved so further on, and I feel like now, like when I was growing up, I'd go clubbing, we'd go to bars or blah blah blah, and you'd meet people, whether they'd be friends or whether that be romantically or whatever. But I feel like now it's a lot harder. I feel it's a lot more difficult now to meet someone, and everybody's on Insta or everybody's on, do you know what I mean, meeting up through Snapchat or some other.
I think that's the irony, isn't it? Because it's so much easier now. There's so many platforms. It's actually harder because people have definitely developed a swipe right category thing. No.
It baffles me, like, you know, sort of meeting over social media. But yeah, you know, I'm going to this ticketed, and everything's a ticketed event. What happened to just queuing up somewhere? No, everything's a ticketed event. Oh yeah, I've got tickets for this. I'm going to this event. I'm going to that event. Okay, I'll meet you there.
Poundland sandwiches are manufactured by Green Court and on a roll. Tia said, what did she say? You have to try buns from home. It's so good.
Yes, I do want to try buns from home. There are loads of things that I do want to try, but I also feel like some of them are, some of these places are quite expensive. Like, and I'm thinking buns from home. Oh no, sorry, I did try buns from home, and I did make them.
That's what I went like this, because I thought you had something to say about buns from home. I've not tried buns from home.
You know what I was thinking for buns and buns when we went in Covent Garden. But yeah, buns from home.
Was that your phone?
Do you know who it is? It's Aoife.
Oh, okay.
So Aoife's gone, and I'm like, no, we're doing the live. But yeah, I think buns from home, I've got to say, I didn't rate them. And I didn't rate, but Georgina, she loved them. Georgina's another viewer that I bumped into one time. But she did really rate buns from home, so it just shows you. But I really didn't like the way, the service that they gave either. So I didn't like the buns and I didn't like the service. But I would be willing to try it again.
Online is a dodgy business. People are so picky, said Amy. On a roll, Poundland sandwiches, especially the manufacturer website, are done on the cheap. I don't know, so I can't comment on that because I've never done Poundland sandwiches.
Yeah.
Sam said, "Did you know this? In America, there was a gas mask for children that looked like Mickey Mouse with the character's nose and ears, and even a picture of him on the gas filter. Walt Disney's design. I bet that's worth a fortune."
Wow.
I won't bother getting any sandwiches from supermarkets because of the E. coli thing. Oh no, what E. coli? So some sandwiches had E. coli in them, Amy. That's I think what Lauren's mentioning. I've become obsessed with the sandwiches E. coli thing. Don't want it though. Well, do you know what? If you feel like that, Lauren, just avoid it because I don't think you'll be comfortable eating them.
Yeah.
You're having there. Right, guys. Sorry to cut the live short, but it's 8 o'clock. And I know, Madam knows, I want to watch the football tonight. So because France take on Netherlands.
I don't know what that means. All I heard.
Well, there's a country called France, and there's
all I heard was wah 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 wah.
So sorry to cut it. So supermarket sandwiches are recalled because of E. coli. Lots of people in hospital still. So that's it. So guys,
make your sandwiches at home.
There you are. So guys, thank you so much for joining the live today as well. Sorry, I'm cutting it a little fine. A little fine.
Thank you for all the likes. If you go ahead and like the lives or like the videos, it pushes it out to more people. Please join us on our MK Vacays. You can see where we do our holidays, and on here you'll see all our food reviews for the holidays. But on MK Vacays, you'll actually see what we've done throughout the day. Well, as much as we can condense, because some of those videos are like 50 minutes, you know. But with so much to do, so much to say, so much fun we've had, and we want to take you along for the ride.
There you go, guys. So that's it. Next Tuesday, yes, Amy?
Yes, we'll be here next Tuesday. I just won't be here next Friday.
But we will be here next Tuesday, 6:30 UK time, as we normally do. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Do look after yourselves. Do take care. And remember, you're never too old to have fun. Yes, the football emojis are there.
Exactly.
Go and enjoy, guys. We will catch you next week. Thank you again so much for joining us on the live.
Yeah. I'm not going to get the Bruce this Monday, but the following Monday, I'm going to try and get the Bruce. We'll try and get it for that Friday. So, but anyway, don't forget to melt my cheese.
You know it, guys. Take care. See you next week.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.